Yay! Welcome to the Ultra class. Hey! So this has been, you can see this has been a big hit. It's wonderful. Ultra! Yay! Look how many people we got. Ta-da! Say hi. Hi.
Hi.
Isn't that great? So that's almost, not everybody, but a lot
Ultra.
of people came. So Ultra, I'm going to tell you about what I love about it, and it's going to be, okay, that's not going to be good.
What's your software?
I'm going to have to mute everybody. If you have a question, you can unmute yourself. I like to start right away. Ta-da, 2 o'clock. So, Ultra software. Yay. So, the Ultra, I think is great because it's made up of several different parts. You know, so if some people like to just sit down, load the song in and just play. Who likes to just do that? Just raise some hands. Like you just like to press the name of the song, load in the presets, and just play at your own pace, right? And then there's some people who want to play better. Who wants to play better? Okay, who wants to sound better? Okay, some people keep coming in. Want to play better? So, Marco, I've heard it forever, and Marco heard it when he would come here for the one-on-one appointments. And I said, write down what you would like to get better at. Bring in some songs he wants to listen to you play. And people would say, what would they say? Well, what do you want to get better at? Well, what do you want to, just general things, what do you want to get better at? Timing, playing evenly, your chords better, reading the notes maybe quicker, faster, more accurate, better timing, things like that. And so in order to do that, you have to have some kind of help, you know, some kind of how do I do that? You can just keep playing for 10 years and then finally you'll get it, probably. Or you can use a program, and that's what this does. So this right here enables you to play better because you're following along. You know, you're following along, playing with the right hand. Who's done that so far? Play just the right hand. Okay. Who's done the chords? Just the chords. Great. All right, who hasn't done anything with their stick yet? Okay, we got it. All right. So that's why we're having this class, to help you know how to use it. So I'm going to put in the stick. Ultra stick. Yay. And if you look in the book, the Ultra Stick is made for many organs. It starts with, those of you who have there's a Prestige, you get 21 songs. In Imperial, you get 27. Sterling, you get 32. Patriot and Symphony, you get 34. The Liberty, you get 37. The Inspire, you get 44. The Rialto, you get 49 different ones. And then the Marquis, you get 54. And then the Grand Marquis and Aria, you get 60. Yay! All 60. And then the Genos 2 and the SDMK 5000, you get 60. Yay. Okay. So one way of using this is you open up the book to a song you like. Oh, this one I was doing the other day, T for 2. I always like this song. I don't know if you know it's an older song. Okay. It is, now I want to tell you also, I like to ask questions. There's some people that feel that they don't want to do that. They don't want to play along. They just want to load it in and play at their own pace. That's fine. If you like doing that, it's great. But then there's some people that do want to play better. They do want to improve, but they don't want it to be hard or nothing. But this is where that can come in. There's some of you that feel that you're playing really good. You can always be better. You can always be better. And you can take some of these songs, I don't know, you pretty much can look at them. If there's chords spread out, that's an easier song. If there's a chord every measure, that's a more difficult song. Okay? And it's possible by using this program, you will be able to do both hands like that by breaking them up. So first off, I'm going to say, I just want to play the song. So I'm going to hit USB, load setups. It says load setups. And I scroll to the yellow box. It says number 19. And it says tap soft shoe. It doesn't say T for 2. It says the name of the rhythm. Tap soft shoe. So I hit tap soft shoe. It says all. That's good. So I hit all. Okay. Ta-da. Now, a lot of people say, nothing happened. What do I got to do now? A. Fonzie. You hit A, now it's in there. And I go ahead and I hit my custom number 4 down here by the power button so I can see what he made. Isn't that great? Okay. And 0, the one in the top right corner, has an intro with it. If you ever are playing and you turn off all the presets, goes back to 0, we'll end it on you also. So an intro and ending is connected to 0, just so you know. No, I don't remember saying custom. Oh, custom number 4. My preset info. You got to memorize. You got to remember that. When I say custom number 4, down by the power button, everybody's like, where? Down here, the one you normally hit to see your preset info. Now, whether or not if you're going to even use the play along, I suggest load in the presets. I was showing people that. You should load them in no matter what, so they're in there. Okay? So I got them in there, and now I'm going to play. I love that song. What great sounds. So that's a big part. Hi. David's here. Yay. That's a big part of what's great about the Ultras. These sounds he made are fantastic. They're unbelievable. So Humanized big band, muted, Humanized brass, bassoon, wood, sax brass. They're just great. So I love that song. So let's just say I tried. I'm like, I can do it. Let's just say I couldn't do it, but I really want to. Here's one thing. Before I go to the recorder, I could lower the tempo and lock it and do it slow. Okay? You have to do that. You have to lock it. Because if you lower the tempo, next preset you hit, it shoots back up. Okay? So let me put 0 back on. It's at 126. Let me lower it down to about 110, and then push both tempos up and down at the same time, and they turn orange. They turn orange, and now they're locked, and then I can try it much slower. You know, here's a little mental trick you can do. Try it regular speed, and then it's like, it revs your brain up, and then slow it down. Oh my gosh, it's like slow motion. It's a little trick you can do you can do that. So it's like if you have a 25-pound or an 8-pound, you do the 25 first, then take the 8, and you'll go like that. If you would have done it the other way, the 8 would have been like, I'm telling you, it works. Doing that to yourself. Take my advice. It works. So now it's 109. Okay, isn't that great? Okay, now let's say now I'm going to do the other part is that I'm going to play along with it. Okay, now what's great about playing along with Marco is that you'll hear what it should sound like. You'll hear his changes, whatever presets he uses. Some he only uses 2 or 3, some he uses a lot. And you can mark them in your book. You can follow along. You can listen to it. Okay, you can write down the presets. So let's do that. So now what I do to do that, I have the presets in, but now I got to come over here to the right side of the organ, to the recorder, and I'm going to press the fast forward button. It says, please wait accessing USB files, and now it's pulled it up. Now you're actually going to see the names of the songs. So I scroll. A lot of different ways you can scroll. You can use the fast forward button and go one at a time. You can use the next page and go 4 at a time. Or you can use your scroll and go 4 at a time. Isn't that great? So watch this. I use the scroll. Or you can just hit it in the screen. Watch. Okay, T for 2. Now I'm going to press play. Now, by the way, my tempo's still locked at 109. I'm going to leave it. Or I can actually, yeah, I'm going to leave it. Press play. Let me pause it for a second. Now, once it starts playing, you have an option. You can just stare at the song and just, you stare at the song and look at it and watch what happens. You can put up number 5 keyboard screen and look up, stare at the screen, watch the keyboard. I like doing that. I like to see what he's doing. Okay? Or you can look at the presets in number custom 4. Whatever is important to you. Does that make sense? You just get your ideas. You got all the help. The tools are there. I'm going to look at the 5 first. I'm going to look at what he's doing. Here we go. Okay, now I heard it. I hit stop. So it's right there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the upper button in the music recorder section. So I'm going to turn off the upper button right here. So the accompaniment and the upper are green. I'm going to turn off the upper one. And now I'm going to press play, and when the intro's done, I'm going to jump in with my right hand only. Okay? And he's going to do the chords. He's going to do those fill-ins on the lower. And this is what will change everything for you by doing this. And when you get to this, when you're like, it's too fast, okay? If it's too much right away, lower it more and lock it. Lower the tempo more and lock it. Maybe get to a comfortable speed. I bought a video years ago on playing jazz organ. When these guys play jazz organ, they do it really fast. And I used to try jazz organ. I bought this video, and the guy says, you got to do it real slow first. I mean, he was doing it really slow. I was like, ah. And then I was too hyped up, and then I slowed. He was right. You do it slow first, and then work your way up. That's the way you could do it. So can anybody go like, okay? You do it slow first. Everybody's like, okay, so I'm going to slow it down to 95, lock it, and press play. Here we go. Isn't that great? That's it. What do you think? Isn't that great? Great way of learning. Are you following that? Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is, it's still sitting in there because I hit stop. If I press play, it'll start right away again. It's still in there. See? It's right in there. Now I'm going to put the upper back on. I've got to press play first, then turn off the accomp. Okay? If you have an A series, all you got to do is turn off the lower in the Symphony, Liberty, things like that. Put the upper back on, press play, and let it start, then turn off the accomp button.
While it's playing.
Yeah, well, yeah, you got it, because if you don't turn off, if you turn it off before you play, it won't do anything. The accomp. There's a accomp button. The accomp button is made up of a few different things, turns out. They consolidated, like the easy button is made up of several things. On the other organs, on the A series, there's a bass, a lower, and a registration button. So they all tied those all in together in one button called a accomp. Yay, I told you. This is an informative session. So I start it, and then I turn off the accomp. Then I'm going to do the chords. And he's going to play the melody. So I'll follow that. The only thing won't be there, those fill-ins won't be there, because I turned it off. No problem, I'm focusing on the chords. Okay? Nope. Just press play and turn off the accomp button. Here we go. This, a lot of people don't do, is the chords. So here we go. Press play and then shut off accomp or lower on the A series. I I shut it off. Here we go. Playing along on the lower. Yes! That is 5. This is 5. That's 5. Well, he didn't change any sounds, so he didn't do any changes in this song. So this is mostly learning to play this one, focusing on playing it. Who liked that? Wasn't that great? Yeah. I thought that was great. Great feature. You can go down as slow as you want. This is great because I've sat with a lot of you and sat with you and helped you and said, oh, you're not playing that right. Here, try this. And then some of you were able to do it right away. This better. I was like, oh, good. Some of you not even close. So it's like, oh, well, just keep doing what you're doing. It's fine, as long as you're enjoying yourself. But at home, the stick's not going to get upset with you or frustrated, and it's not busy. It's sitting there ready to go at all times. You just sit down and you put it in. You can slow it way down. When you try to do that, teacher's getting impatient, they're busy, But Marco here, you can slow him way down, and he doesn't care. He's happy. So I go to another song. Let's see. Oh, I got one. I got something to show you. I got one. All right. I think it's in here. What was I doing? Yeah, Spanish Eyes. I was doing this yesterday with somebody. 49. 49. Okay. Oh, someone's coming in. Oh, they're gone. I waited too long.
No, I got it for you, Carrie.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
You're
okay.
welcome.
This is another problem with people as they're running out of fingers. They don't know the technique of, they didn't take piano, they don't know about the thumb tuck and all that. And I don't push scales or anything, If you want to buy a scale book and work on them, that's great. This is the ultimate. This has it in it. Spanish Eyes and No Business Like Show Business are both examples where you got to go all the way up. Memory from Cats has a little one, D, E, F, G, little cross under, but there's a big one. Two thumb tucks in this song. So what you do is, it's hardly any chords, so on Spanish Eyes, you can just put in the presets and play it, your own pace, whatever you want to do. But when you put it on and you play along with it, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? I'm running out of fingers. Well, there's a thumb tuck, and then you can work on it with this one. It's so exciting. So get out Spanish Eyes, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So step 1, unlock tempo. Unlock the tempo. Let's just start over. And I'm going to hit load setups. Come on. There it is. Scroll up to number 21. Tito's Big Band. It says all. That's good. Hit all. Now, I got a question. This is important everywhere. If it says a yes or a no instead of all, what do? No, don't hit yes. It says, what it said is overwrite yes or no. You might not have saw the yes or you might not have saw overwrite. That's what's happened. So you might not have read that. So it has to say all. If it doesn't say all, just hit feature. Get it, start over. What happened was, this is important. Well, you just have to get the stick again. We're just you have to buy a new one, no problem. Just kidding. If you look at the screen, load and save presets are right next door to each other. I don't know how, but you hit load and sometimes it grabs save. It's just one of those things. Here's my new technique. I take my finger, I put it on top of load, and I hit it 3 times. I go dun dun dun. Watch me. It better work. I go dun dun dun. And see, it says, now you look in the top left corner, it says load. I'm good. Because save looks just like it. It looks the same. So I scroll to the name of the song, 21. I hit it, and that's what I need to see. All, cancel, A, B, C, D, E. So if you were to hit save, whatever was in the organ at the time would go in that slot, and you would lose it. Okay? So I'm just going to hit all. I'm just going over that because it will happen. Okay. So it loaded in. All I got to do is I'm going to turn A off and turn it back on because it still says tap soft shoe. So I'm turn off A, turn it back on, and now I've got my new set, Tito's Big Band. Until I turn A off, turn it back on. Okay, so now I'm just going to play it, and I'm going to use some of his presets. It's at 140. Let's see what happens. Yes, I'm changing them.
Do we have to change them?
Yes. Yeah, I'm trying them out. Trying them out.
Oh, he didn't do them in the,
I didn't do the recording yet. This is me. I'm playing it. This is the first step is load it in and try it first. See where you're at. See where you're at with the song and just play it. Play the chords and try different sounds. You may find, I don't need to listen to it. I got this. I got this one. Spanish-ized is not hard. But it could be a learning lesson. Look at the second line. Now here's the good rule. Every 3 fingers, if you have more than 5 notes and they're going straight up, after 3, do a thumb tuck and move your hand over. Okay? Sometimes, so this one, right? You know that, right? So I'm going to go. And I use that F sharp as a lift up to put my thumb underneath it also. 1, 2, 3, thumb, pointer, thumb. So you can really focus on that if it's playing it and you're just doing the right hand. So this is another way this could help you is getting a better right hand with this. Well, remember the motto, whatever finger gets there first wins. So, I mean, if you make it happen. One time the guy went like this and he actually did a flip. No, I'm just kidding. Look at that, look at that. Anyway, I think this is great. So now let's see how it's going to sound with Marco playing it. So I press the fast forward button. Please, and it brings me back to 1. Okay? Brings me back to 1. So I scroll up to number 21 and it says Spanish Eyes. Once I hit play, both upper and accompaniment will just go on automatically. Yep. Oh, he's starting on number 3. I'll listen to it first. Look on the bottom. He's doing little fill-ins. Isn't that great? Just going to pause it. Now, if you're at a level where you can watch the keyboard and pick up those fill-ins, like I can do that, do it. Watch the fill-ins and say, oh, he's doing that. So you can steal his stuff. It's right there. Okay. I like his chord things down here. That sounds really neat. It's really cool. All right, so I press stop. I'm going to start it again. It's 140. I think that's too fast for you, so I'm going to slow it down to 125. Lock it. I'm going to turn off the upper and press play, and I'm going to play the right hand. All I got to do, the presets will change. The chords will happen. All I got to do is the right hand. Here we go. It just comes out of you. All of a sudden, you're like doing all this stuff. Yes? Yeah. Press play. Yeah, yeah. So isn't that great? Now it's they always say that when you play with professionals, you get a chance to play with better people than yourself. It pulls you up to their level. That's what's happening. You know, you listen to those chords and stuff, all that stuff he's doing. You'll hear it, and it's and you have it. It's not going to go anywhere. It's on there. Yes.
I have a question.
Okay.
How does he keep the upper sound going when he goes down to the lower sound for the fill-ins?
He's that good.
Yeah.
He takes his left hand, he goes like that.
Okay.
Or he holds a finger and he goes, he'll take his hand and he'll hold a finger and go like this.
Oh, okay.
Like that.
All right. Thanks.
Yep. There is a way to do tracks, but he's fast enough. I can tell the way I can tell that you just take you hold it with your left hand, go like that, and come back. Good question. So, isn't that great? And then all of a sudden you're doing all this stuff. I knew that song, so. But I started from not knowing it, doing 2 fingers, and now I can hear it. And when you hear all those fill-ins, you can't, by osmosis, you'll try them. A lot of you will. All right, so let's try another song, Unlock It. That's a big thing. Got to remember to unlock the tempo. Because that's slow, it'll be like super fast, you know. So I go to a song. Let's see, like example, Arthur's theme. This one has some eighth notes, a lot of different chords. So I just scroll to number 43, 8-beat modern. 117. Page 117. My fan got turned off. So you enjoying this so far?
When you were going slower, you can't keep track of right what you're saying. It starts speeding up.
Okay.
Just something about what there's on it.
It's page 117, and it's song number 43. Yep. It's sitting up there. I'm going to hit all. So I loaded it in. Now what do I do? Hit A off and on. Turn A off and on, and now it's in there. Ta-da! This one doesn't say Arthur's theme, it just says the sounds. But I can see that it says 8-beat standard in the other screen, so I know I got it. So I never done this one yet. I mean, I've played the song, but I never did his rendition. So I'll try, step 1 is, let me just try to play it.
Should you change from A to A when you first start your song? Or somewhere in your directions? Turn off A and turn it back on?
Yep, turn off A, turn it back on.
You do it at the very beginning of the
After you hit all, and it said loaded, you just hit A off, turn it back off, turn it back on.
have to load it,
Uh-huh.
and then you turn them off.
All right, there's an intro. talk about these sounds right here. You can tell he reworked these sounds. Listen to this flugelhorn. Look how long it lasts after you hit. Wow. Yay, that's my interpretation. Let's see what he does. So I press the fast forward button. Please wait. It brings me back to 1. I scroll to number 43, using the scroll. I press it in the screen, Arthur's theme. I press play, and I listen to it. So I really want you to make an effort to do this method. It really will help you. I know you're retired. You should have all the time in the world, more time than I do. I mean, when you retire, you know, all you got to do is sit back, watch TV, eat some potato chips all day, fish, yeah, go fishing. No, but I used to take a lot of time when I was learning doing this. I listened. It's the discs we had. I listened to them over and over. And then there was an organ called the Jubilee that had 50 songs built into it. And it came with a book. And I'd listen. I used it, and I played along, and I learned those songs. And that made a big deal because I would ask all the employees here, what should I do? I don't know. Just go ask someone else. You know, they didn't have time for this young guy they were busy. And when they came out with that book, I said, well, if I can learn these 50 songs, I'll have a lot to show that I can do something. And I did it. And then never heard about it again years later. And then here it is, and it's working because people want to play better. Now, if you could also relax, take a deep breath, and take the time to listen to it. First listen to and follow it. Then do the right hand. Then do the left hand. Because a lot of people will say, I know a lot of you have said this, you said, now, I want to ask you how to practice. Now, should I concentrate on one song, or should I just play a lot of songs? And I go, both. I don't, whatever. I'm not going to just say, oh, now do this. But this is where you can concentrate on one song, or a lot of them, but you can break them down and see how it's supposed to sound. How many times you bring in a song and say, can you play this for me? So I can hear how it goes, So I know what you're going to do. You're going to go through the book first for all the songs you know. That's fine. Do all the songs you know and improve them. And then go back and do the ones that are kind of know. That's what I do at master's class. I go through the whole 60s book, pick all the songs I know. I do those, get those out of the way. Then I do the next batch, the ones I kind of know. Then I do the ones I don't know. I fall in love with them because I ingrain myself with them. So here we go. So I'm going to listen to how he does it. It's too fast. I'm going to bring it down and lock it.
It's already locked.
So it's at, hold on, listen. It's at 112. It's 112's too fast, say. So I can do it at any time. While it's running, I can do it, or while it's stopped. No, it's not locked. I didn't do it yet. So it's locked if I don't lock it, But so what I do is I lower it to a more manageable speed, maybe 95, and lock it, and then play it again. It's a lot slower. Okay, I'm ready to try it. So I'm going to turn off the upper, press play. It's just great. It's so awesome. I love it. So I love playing right-handed. Just right-handed. And it will change. It'll just make you a better player. Who's going to do that? Yeah. Going to play along with the right hand. If you listen to his thing, I heard he had a little flavor the way he did it. If you like that, imitate him. I did. I imitated a lot of people. Mark Tyson, former Lowry artist, I listened to his disc so much. I was at a festival and I was playing. He came up to me and says, "You sound just like me." I was like, "Yeah, I know. It's your disc." I imitated him. And he said, I didn't know. I didn't know that was his disc. And we had this 45-song disc we'd play over and over, and it was his disc. So I imitate it. I listen and I imitate what I hear, That's playing by ear. Okay, isn't that great? So let's do the chords now. So put upper back on. And then press play and then shut off the accomp or the lower. Here we go. going to change any chords. Hear it? It's not. See? Now I got to find where I am. Oh, there's something. If you think, God, I can do all that, do this. Don't play for a while and close your eyes, and then all of a sudden look and try to find where you are. Try that. If you think, yo, I can do all that, well, let's see if you can do that. You can challenge. You have a lot of fun with this thing. You just start it and then just, I'm not going to listen. I'm not, wherever, and then open your eyes and, and try to find it. That'll get you going. I can think of a lot of things to do with this. So if you look at, just to finish up, if you look at the back of the book, this shows you what you're going to see in the screen. And these are sets of presets that if you want to use these presets, let's say you look at something like, oh, wow, oh my gosh, I've seen these in Supernatural. So these ultrasounds are some supernatural sounds and all new ones that he made. I mean, modern, mellow modern, whatever, you know, what, I don't know what, Humanized or all the, you know what he did? He made a brass ensemble. And he took each instrument and made some sharp, some flat. He detuned some of them, made them real. Yeah, he humanized it. So if you want to use any of these presets with any rhythm you want, they're in B. So right away in bank B all the time, every time I was loading them in, I was using A, but B is the same set of presets where you can put any rhythm you want with them, okay? That was something he already thought about because he knew someone's going to ask about that. So,
Can you do with B what you do with this one? What you've been doing all day today with us?
you mean playing along?
Yeah.
No, B is just, you're going to use them for just some song you're playing. You're just using them, yeah. Isn't that great? So now you know everything about ultra. What? It went over your head? Well, it's recorded. So you can watch it over and over and over. Who got a lot out of it today? I did. I'm excited. I just thought of new stuff today. So whether you're advanced or you're beginner, this can help you play better. You can have fun. You can hear some wonderful sounds. And you can improve your right hand and your chords all in one thing. Okay? Yeah, isn't it great? So, yes. Let me do one more. Follow me. I'm going to do one more song. Let's make sure you have all your instructions written down. Okay? Okay. Step 1, pick out a song you want to do. Sound of Music, maybe. What page? 17. Sound of Music. I want to do Sound of Music. Number 7. So I'm going to shut off. My lock's on. My lock tempo's still on. I don't want it at 102. So I'm going to. Some people just hit home when they start over. You can just hit home and make sure you're starting from scratch. It depends if you're not good at buttons. What? Yeah, it undoes everything. So you can always hit home if you want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press USB in the screen. I'm going to hit Load Setups. Yep, gonna scroll to the number I want, which is 7. This should be easy. It says free play. That has no rhythm, no beat to it. So it says free play. It says free play in the book. So I'm going to line up what it says. So I'm going to hit number 7. I'm going to press it in the screen. And it says free play all. I'm going to hit. Wait, I'm going too fast. Hold on. So I pressed the one in the screen I want, and now here it is, all. So I press all in the screen. And that goes quick, loading all presets, all loaded. And then it disappears. Now I press A. A's on already, so I'm going to shut it off, turn it back on. I turned A off and back on. I'm still doing pretty good, 35. They're hanging in there. All right, so I pressed A off and on, and I want to look at it. I just hit custom number 4. I think it's important to hit custom number 4 so you can see what he made. Look at that, bell strings and symphony strings, and then Lush strings, string section, a lot of strings. Lush choir, Lush piano, octaves, full strings, AOC. So this way I can pick any sound I want and play the song at my own pace. Here we go. Now I'm going to try it first myself. Press the first chord, and here we go. That one you can put any timing you want. Now, next step is I want to listen to Marco play it. So what do I do first? Well, what is it? The fast forward button first. Yeah, you can hit play. I mean, but I want to do the fast forward to just do that method. I'm going to hit the fast forward, and then it says, please wait, and it pulls up the songs, the other part of the stick. Scroll to 7. Now it says sound music. So it's a song. So the name of the songs is if you do that feature. If you load them in, it's the name of the style. So when you load in settings, it's the name of the free play. When you do the song, it's the name of the song. You'll get the hang of it. You'll see. Now I'm going to hit play and listen to what he did. I didn't hit it. Sound and music. Now press play. I hit number 5. I want to look at it. when I was learning to play, you want to steal as many things from people as you can. And I would watch their hand, and try to write it down. What was that, And then when we got the screen, we'd always want to put the number 5 on, push number 5. And some artists didn't do it. They put up the screen where it just says the name of the organ. They didn't want you to see their presets. They didn't want you to see their fill-ins, because all the years of them working on it, I could take it from them in a second, and they didn't want that to happen. So, but Marco, he did that. He put all his fill-ins, his specialties on the lower. If anybody's as good as that, if you can see his fill-ins and take them, he'd put them all there. That's years and years of knowing. How do you know how to fill in? How do you know how to improvise? You don't. You can steal it from him. 60 songs. You know how many different styles of fill-ins are there? Make sure you know that. Anybody's at that level, you can take them. I'm going to take them. And then next time he's here, he's going to go, hey, where'd you get that? You put it on the Ultra. Oh. So, yeah. All right, and you can do it over and over. I had one moment at any of these shows. I had the screen up. I had one moment. There it is. And I had it. I had the chord. I got it. And then I got home from the event. I looked at it. I was like, where does this go to? I don't remember. So then I started putting what was before it and what's after it, what page it was, what song it was, So then I can go home and work on it. I love it so much. That's what I do. So you got it here in the Ultra. New sounds, connected to a rhythm, the song changes. You got the song recorded. You can play along, both hands. It's wonderful. Yay! So thanks for coming. That's over. We do this once a month. We went far today. So thanks for coming. Oh, look, someone's trying to get in now. Well, he missed it. Did you enjoy it, guys?
Yeah, thank you, Gary.
Yeah, good class. Thanks. Bye. No.